First off, this is Autumndale. This is everything that's I built up until the most recent episode that I released this morning or today. And today in this stream, we're going to be working in this little area right here where I'm going to try to build just a little like mountain farmhouse that kind of like overlooks the town. So yeah, so one thing I said too, so just in case you already question it, I know this doesn't look great now. Everything I do, I always just kind of come back and clean everything up with node, or sorry, not node controller, but what's it called? Network multi-tool. You know, my curve, I fix my curves and I fix my slopes. And like this is a really good example how like this is like super bad, obviously. Don't worry, we're gonna come back and fix all this. I just want to get the road up here and then we'll come back and fix. Also, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. It's cool to have, you know, people in here watching. Something I also said earlier is that I don't like to leave collisions on because oftentimes I forget that I did that and then I'll have it turned off. And then I'll like go to upgrade the road or something and then there'll be trees everywhere. So I like to just kind of clear my trees as I go. The road looks good. It's like, I can't read that. There's a thing in the way. Oh, it looks like a real New England townhouse. Or town has. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we got the road up. I know, it looks like crap, but don't worry, we're going to start off. It's a kind of a long process, but we're going to start off by just like running a slope as far as we can. Which just looks like it's going to be the entire way, which is perfect. Okay. Yes. That looks bad. I get it. We're going to smooth things out. Turn up our brush a little bit. Turn the strength down. I don't hold down when I use like the brush. I always just do like small little taps to just kind of try to get it where I want it. Once I can see like, okay, it's not making any changes, then I'll start to like apply more. So like right here, it's like not doing a lot because these two roads are at two different levels. So I'll just kind of apply a little bit more. It's going to be the same thing like right in here too. So we want to smooth that out like as best we can. Glad you're streaming. Your vibe makes you quite a good streamer in my opinion. I appreciate that. I would say if I was on your end, I probably would be clicking off the stream pretty fast because I know that I am struggling and I'm still trying to learn. I'm pretty new into doing this. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to stream just because my life outside of City Skylines is pretty busy. I have a pretty busy work schedule. But yeah, I'm going to try to do this like maybe, you know, once every few weeks or something. So let's see what the slopes are at right now. I didn't even. I sloped it earlier. I didn't see the actual 5.6. So yeah, that's still like pretty steep in terms of. I think like gradients usually don't go more than like 6. Sushi, if you're there, do you know like what the like normal like gradients would be on like this type of a road? Or chat if you know.
So as somebody that grew up on the most dangerous highway in the world at the time, they could get pretty steep.
Steep, yeah. So like
yeah, and with a lot of hairpins as well. But yeah,
I'm wondering.
I mean,
Sorry, go
you can
ahead.
soften it up if you want a bit.
I'm wondering too, like, this is kind of gonna be a driveway essentially. Like, it's gonna be one house,
so,
and what I was thinking is like, would they have it paved or would it be dirt? Because this would be expensive.
no, if it was, yeah, so they would definitely have a house like that paved. What I was referring
and chat too,
to
if you guys have
like
any input on this, like,
whole,
you know, I'd love to hear your opinion too. Sorry, go ahead.
No, so what I was referring to was like actual, it's Highway 60 in that weaves through West Virginia and into Kentucky. And the West Virginia portion of it was one of the most dangerous highways in the world through the 80s and 90s. But that was a highway, and random houses and random, like few random businesses like trucking centers or whatever like existed on this highway, but they weren't super commonplace. It was mostly just random houses out in the hill. But if you're making this as a single driveway, yes, it would 100% be paved. Absolutely.
It doesn't look that steep, like when you get down to it.
No, this doesn't look that bad.
And one thing I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna add in. Let's go. Trying to think if would it be like a farm type fence or would it be like a more so like a like I know there's like guardrails, but like would they have that for like a driveway type thing or would it just be more like fence? It's like a classic town country road, yeah.
Yeah, I would do the classic fence thing. I think that would be more
Authentic, yeah.
natural in this kind of scenario if you're doing like a one-off.
Gotcha. It's gonna be tough with the fences are hard with unless they're a network. If they're kind of tough. Is there a picket fence for like vanilla? I don't have a network picket fence. That's the problem. Oh, there we go. The farm fence. That's like the
farm fence.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna come in here with parallel road tool from like probably this point right here. Actually, we'll go one back so they don't like go off the curb or whatever. Yeah, and then that's probably good spacing, just like right at the edge of that dirt like that. So it'd be like, yeah. I think that looks fine. I mean, honestly, I might just do fence all the way up. Like on both sides. I think that would kind of look cool too. This needs fencing though. Around this
Try fencing to the first serious curve before that, like hairpin, or like part into that.
Let's see. Sorry, the first serious curve. So like right here? Or do you mean down here?
Down a bit.
Like this. What you're saying?
Hang on,
oh yeah, you're behind. Sorry. Forgot you're behind in the stream.
I know. I'm lame.
I think I'm just gonna run fence like the whole way up the mountain. I think that would look kind of cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Kind of leading to the like where the house is gonna be at, essentially. The fence all the way looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, I think that looks really good. And what I could do, and I'd love to do this to like show you guys how I do a lot of like the stuff that I do, but it kind of takes a lot of preparation. I could have like made a custom sign, like Photoshop, and then use procedural objects and like put it in right here to like show like a what's it called, like a ranch type, you know, thing. I don't know if you see that much on the East Coast though. You see that all the time in like Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Montana, places like that. You see like like you just see a road that goes way off and you can't see where it goes, but at the intersection like of the main, like where the main road turns off, you'll see it like a big sign that just says like whoever ranch, like whoever owns it, and then like ranch, and then they'll usually have like a cool little sign. So yeah, let's take this up the mountain here. Let's do like this. And like to like just one over this. Nope. And then snap. We need to add a node. Okay. It's been difficult. Before node controller, this was the old way of adding a node using like just there we go. Just drawing like another fence in. Okay, so we're actually gonna delete these as well, and then bring this node all the way to the dirt. I'm not exactly sure where that fence is gonna start, but oh, jump to the sky. I live in Tennessee, and you don't see ranch signs too much, but they do exist. Yeah. That makes sense. I wouldn't think that they would be too much on the East Coast, if I'm being honest. Hold on, let's just get this fixed. Is that okay? It's fine. And then we just need to make these two corners meet. Perfect. And then we'll do the same thing on the side. Yeah.
Lightning, where do you live in Tennessee?
All right, we're just gonna take that up the mountain. Yeah, I live in New Hampshire. You can see the farms usually, and if large enough, they have a handmade sign, usually with family name on it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so even if it's on a ranch, maybe it'll just say farm, or just have like a sign. West Tennessee. Yeah, I've been up in like West. I think I've driven through West Tennessee, like Memphis, if that counts. But I've spent some time up in like the Appalachian part of Tennessee. like the Smoky Mountains. When I say spent time, like I've been there. Not really spent time, but you know, like vacation type thing. Sweet, 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 sweet. So if you're like down here, like driving by, like, yeah, that'd be cool. It needs a stop sign. I don't know if, well, no, it doesn't need a stop sign because it's like a driveway, but it does need a sign. And we could like put some like rocks or something. See what props we have that would look good here. Okay. He's too big. I don't know.
Lightning. Dream and I play several different games together, and he's a bit eclectic. And we play a lot of other types of games together, but this is 100% his passion.
Yeah, I can speak on that probably. Not that you.
Oh yeah,
you
sure.
don't
know. No.
I so in the realm of City Skylines, I play Transport Fever 2. I think that in terms of like management, I'm not a huge City Skylines fan of like management games. I love using it like a painter, basically, you know, just detailing. I enjoy that with City Skylines. But when it comes to management, I love Transport Fever 2. I think that Transport Fever 2 is super good at like not necessarily city management, but like logistics management, which is, I mean, what the game was designed for. And I love that. Smoky Mountains look amazing. A buddy of mine hiked it on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah. Oh, you know what would be really cool? You just made me think of something. I should like draw a portion out somewhere of like the Appalachia Trail. Like cutting through. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would actually be really sweet. If you pulled something like that, that would be nice.
And then in terms of other games, what other games do I play? I play a lot of like survival games. I love Rust. It's actually probably my favorite game. And if I was good at it, I'm really bad at it. But if I was good at it, I would.
Man got me to play it.
Yeah, I would stream Rust and play Rust on YouTube, but I'm just not very good at it. And I'm not saying that I'm like great at City Skylines, but I think I'm a lot better at City Skylines than I am Rust, that's for sure. Okay, so
I will verify that fact. Much better at City Skylines than Rust. Yeah. But hey, you're a fantastic teacher. Yeah. I learned how to play a lot. He taught me how to play Rust, and yeah, we've given as good as we've got, I would say.
And I'll say one of my other passions is, and this isn't really related to video games. Well, it can be, but is sports. I love sports. I love watching baseball. I love watching college football. So today I watched like, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 games. It was fun. I loved it. So that's one of my biggest passions. That's why I was trying to I actually wanted to get the video out this morning. So I worked on that video like all night last night, and I wanted to get it out this morning so I could watch football today. That's why, like, in episode 3 of Jacksonville, if you've ever seen it, I make the football field in Jacksonville, and you know, I put a little bit of, you know, passion into that because it is one of my passions. I love American football.
Yeah. And by the way, so
We need a pond.
Clemson is not going to make it into the top 25 this weekend.
Oh,
Well, I what did I tell you was the criteria? 10
I-
or less points and at least win by 30, 50 would be better. So 48-14. So FAU scored 2 touchdowns. So not happening this weekend, but when we beat Florida State, 100%.
okay, we need a pond.
Pond.
Yeah.
You're gonna dig it or you're gonna asset it?
No, I'm gonna dig it. What do you mean asset?
I don't know if you have a pond asset. I know that they exist. I've seen them before. Oh, have I? Maybe not.
No, I'm gonna dig it. The issue is the level around the pond is not, it's not level. So one side's gonna, like, the banks aren't gonna be even with each other. So we might scratch all that and start over. We need a flat area to build a pond. Oh gosh. So one thing, like, one reason I don't record, one reason I don't necessarily love recording all of my building when it comes to, like, you know, the episodes is because I make a lot of mistakes and I do something and then I have to, like, go all the way back and do it again, and that happens a lot when I play Cities Skylines. So I'll be recording this whole scene and then it's like, oh, I gotta change like 2 things from like way earlier, but not everything from, and so it's like, I don't know, it just kind of messes up the recording, and I know, like, maybe that's a little bit nitpicky, but it frustrates me sometimes, and I feel like I have to, like, erase it and then just record the whole thing over again. But anyway. Level terrain. Okay, so let's kind of pick a spot, and we don't want this to be super like obvious and noticeable, but the reason you want to level it, and you know, you may or may not agree with me on this, is like, I like my banks to be the same height on all sides, and I see a lot of people make ponds or like waterways or whatever, and they're not level on the same side. Therefore, what happens is, like, the water level looks good on one side, but then on the other side there's like a big cliff, and it just, that loses realism for me. So anyway, how long do you plan these streams usually to be? I have no idea. I have not accomplished anything and it's already been like 40 minutes. So I want to put in this house, and that's probably when we're going to end. So probably another 20-30 minutes. Just until I get the, you know, the basis of what I'm trying to build here. So let's make this a little smaller. There we go. I just want something kind of funny shaped a little bit. It might not be deep enough. Let's see. Let's put in some water and see. Oi, that's way too big. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see how that looks. Oh, did I not put it down? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. There it is. Let's let that run for a minute and kind of just see how it goes. Now the house. Let me see here. I want to show you, I guess, my inspiration for this build. Hold on. I have to pull it up on while it's doing. Well, that's filling in. I want to pull up this picture where, yeah, I guess it's my inspiration for what I'm trying to do here. Where is... That water's not gonna be deep enough. Also, I can't find that picture, so that's unfortunate. I have a picture though. That's not the picture I was looking for, but I have a picture. Except for I can't. How do I? Give me a second. I gotta go into OBS here and show you what I'm looking at, because sorry guys, I'm trying to figure something out. Oh, my screen's about to go black. Don't worry about that. Kitchen, this going. I need to add a screen capture so I can show you this image. Or, no, yeah. Display capture. I apologize for this. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, you should be able to see this now. This is what I'm going for, kind of. Something kind of similar to this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull that picture up on the side here and just keep an eye on it as I build. So, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's figure out what building we're gonna use. Just before I started the stream, I went on the workshop, just kind of like looking at different things, and I found this little farmhouse that I really liked. And we're gonna use it. Where it's gonna be located at, I'm not sure yet. I don't want the front of it to face the pond. I'm not sure what the front is though. There's the front door right there. There's not a door on the side. So I guess this would be the, yeah, this would be the front. However, I don't really like that. I kind of like, I like this facing the front. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to need a shed or two. And I found, oh, sorry. I found a bunch of sheds, and I don't know if we're going to use any of them, but I don't like that. Oh, well, actually, no, is that wood? I believe that. It's like tin roof with wood. Actually, no, that kind of looks good. So we're going to use this. And this is a prop. This is not a building. Along with, I don't know, something to go with it. Yeah. Like, something like this. Sheds would look so, sorry. Sheds would look it, no, make it look realistic in my opinion. Yeah. I think there was also, oh, I got a bunch more stuff here. Oh yeah, this is what I downloaded because it matched the house. I thought it looked pretty good. So maybe we'll go with this instead of that shed. Or we might go with both. But definitely this. And I'm gonna put like a place for horses in the back. So we're gonna go with that right there. Move the shed over. We'll come back and look at the shed. We're gonna go with this right now. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. Lightning. No worries. Okay, so what we're gonna do from here, we're gonna bring this back actually. And we're gonna use We're gonna use a dirt road here. Oh, I stopped this one. I'll pause that. I don't know what's going on down there in the city. Do you have a red barn asset that would make it pop? Be more realistic in my opinion. Yeah, I do. Let's look. And also, like, this is 100% undetailed. I'm gonna put trees and a lot of other things to kind of, you know, liven up the area, make it look a little bit better. But a red barn. Let's see what we got here. We have several, it looks like. This is an actual asset. Actually, that's wood. What is this? Gize's interesting. No, we're not gonna use that. Hey, I have these that are red. That one's not red. But something I could do, which that's pretty nice. Something I could also do is come in here, because I really do like the size and shape of this one. Oh, it's not gonna let me use. Wait, yes, it should. Never mind. Should. Oh, it's not. This is a prop. But what I could do is convert it to PO. And then change the color that way. Oh, except for that really changes the color of the roof too much. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, that big barn looks nice. Yeah, I like it too. Sure, we'll go with it. I think I should sit back though from the pond a little bit, somewhere like here, and then we'll give like plenty of like grazing and like areas for like the horses to run. Little dock would be interesting. I have dock assets. I can put that in. Random idea, but maybe you could build a pasture for livestock or something. Yep. Nope. That's exactly what I was going to do. I have these fences that I'm going to put in. The only thing with this barn that the other one had that this one doesn't, which might make me change my mind about using it, is see how there's the doors right here? I wanted doors in the back because I was going to have the fence coming from the back where they can just like walk, the horses and the people can just walk out the back. So I think we are going to change out this house. And this is why I can't get very much done within 1 week in terms of like a building, like an episode, because I build so much and I just in it. How much bigger is that pond going to get? No, it's not going to get any bigger. That's about it. That's going to be the size of the pond. Unless you think it needs to get bigger. Do you think it should be bigger? Yeah, we're gonna go back with this one because see how it has the doors on both sides like that, and that's what I want. Just so that there's access to, because this is a functional house. I didn't PO this, so it's a functional house. But what we're gonna do is put in some decals. There's also grass. Okay, good. I've been watching it grow from that little water spot. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. Well, I have it paused right now, but it shouldn't get any bigger. If it starts to go over that, then I'll pull it back. But no, it should be fine. Also, I don't love the texture of the water there, which it looks good on the river. Sorry about the frames. The frames are bad. The frames are bad. Yeah, I get it. I think it looks fine, like for the river, like this, the texture, but on the pond, it does not look good. I will admit. Okay, so we need some dirt. I think what we're gonna do is something kind of like this. Just bear with me, guys. It's gonna look better here. No, it's too big. So we want to give this grass a little bit of patchiness. No. It's probably gonna clip. Nothing looks fine. Oh, it is clipping a little bit. That's okay. So we're about to put... The water should have a dark mirror effect on not reflecting silver. Yeah, the issue is if I change, which I can, that's not like I'm more than capable of doing that, of changing it to make it look right. Problem is it's going to change it for the entire map. And I don't want to change it for down there. So... But what we can do is put in some decals underneath it to kind of darken it up. It's not very dark. That's white. I might not have anything dark enough to do that. Yeah. No, but we are going to put some decals down around the edge of this pond to kind of give it that more realistic look. So yeah, probably something like this here. Also, I like the idea of a dock. So we're going to come back in and do that. But we need grass, vegetation. Let's see. Sorry, I know I'm getting quiet on you guys here. I'm thinking. Another random idea, but maybe you could put some tractors on the farm. Yep. I have tractors and stuff. I have farming equipment. We're gonna add that in. Definitely gonna add that in. I need a driveway though, and like some pathways. I know I'm all over the place. I'm gonna come back to the grass. I don't like looking at this. I was about to do that earlier and then I got sidetracked. But yeah, we are gonna add in... Actually, let's do ploppable pavement. And then we're gonna PO it and then... Or asphalt. Yeah, that's too big. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna PO it. So I do this. This is how I do all my parking lots. I use this and I convert it to PO. I don't do all my parking lots, but in this build I have been, just because it's that red concrete and I don't want the red concrete. That's interesting. The decals are staying on top, so I might delete those decals. Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete the decals. I'll come back and make it, I'll make a blend, fix it. Just want to get this first. So basically, yeah, what I'm doing is just using PO, and I'm making my, I'm gonna make my walkway over to the barn and then down to the over here where the road starts. There we go. Actually, no, I think it's just gonna be like that. And then what we'll do, it's just gonna go around the house. It's something super simple. Just because these people don't want to walk on the dirt all the time, and it gives it a little bit more, I guess, pop. Here we go. Probably bring it around here too. It's not level. That's okay. There we go. All right. Now then, we're gonna put in some of this grass here, which I know it's fall, so I don't know how much grass there would be. That's too much. That's too much. It's too much. But maybe like just sticking out like the sides of the barn a little bit, I think would be kind of cool. Yeah, cool. Yep. And then let's see what other grasses we have. I think there's like one that, yeah, see, like this would look really good, I think. Clips into the actual house though. There we go. Yeah, looks fine. Do you have any hay bales to add? Oh, yeah, I have hay bales. So I was just trying to get like the grass and then like I guess the blending before I started putting out props. That's kind of how I usually build anyway. Decals. So why did I type in decal? Dirt. It's like too big. Does this convert to PO? It does. Sorry, yeah, so I'm converting this to PO just to make it a little bit smaller. And then that did not do what I wanted it to. We're gonna delete that. I just want to blend this road in And I think what I'm gonna do to do it is, sorry, I'm gonna grab the node and drag it underneath the house. Yeah, like that. Perfect. So yeah, in terms of props, let's go ahead and throw down the fence in the back, and then we're gonna put some animals. And honestly, that vanilla one we use actually looked pretty good. Farm, not the park, the farm fence. If I can find it. Where'd it go? There it is. So I was thinking something kind of like this, and then what we could do is have some like horses. About now, these are just still horses. They're not gonna move. There are some that do. I don't have those right now. That one's like has a thing on it. Huh. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so put some horses there, and then kind of just like spread out, really. Then give them some hay. The color of that's really white. I don't like that. Can I PO that? Let's see. Nope, because it's conforming. It's gonna be mountain goats in the pasture. Yeah, probably. So those are like stacks. Let's get, actually, I already like made some hay bale stacks over here. I'm just gonna copy and paste them. It should be, oh no, it's not in this save. That stinks. I forgot that was in my 1920s. My 1920s save. I made some hay bale stacks, so I'll have to make some more. That's okay. So typically, do hay bales stack like this, or do they, when I say stack, like do they do that, or do they sit next to each other like this? Or both? The former, so the first one, and then you just stack it like straight on top of them. Both, yeah, I could see both as well. Props. So like if you're gonna like stack like on top, would it be, hold on, why are these not raising? Are these conforming? Do we have ones that don't conform? Hero props. This small one. I did this like the other day. I don't know how I did it. That's like being weird. That's weird. I've seen the one on the right when I was in Colorado. You also see individual ones spread out. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll just copy this a couple times. Let's put them like this. And maybe these can go like something like that. I don't know. That doesn't look, looks like weird. When you add trees, that's one thing, like places look super barren until you start having like trees. And some red. Let's put this shack here. You also need a field where you harvest the hay from. I was thinking that maybe this is just like a ranch type place. They're not actually harvesting. Because these are the guys that are working in the fields, right? That, like, this is a hay field right here. And this is where they're, you know, theoretically, they're getting their hay from. That's where the hay bales should be. Gotcha. With animals. Could find single bale hays though. Yeah, maybe I do that. I was just thinking that like this farmer, you know, bought enough to like last like, you know, several months or whatever, but you're just saying kind of like maybe just have a couple random ones like spread throughout maybe. Kind of like this. Just so like the horses can like walk around and, you know, go up to them. Horses eat hay, right? Or am I crazy? Is it just cows that eat hay? Horses eat hay, right? My ignorance is showing. I'm sorry. Everything that I do in terms of like the episodes, I research. I read a lot. I go online and like have to look stuff up. I think so. They do. Okay, good. Yeah, most farmers would probably buy their hay, I would think. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. But they still need a tractor, right? Because like, how else are the hay bales gonna get out there? So, and a truck. They need like a big truck with like a trailer. So let's do that. Let's see what tractors we have. Oh my goodness. There we go. Problem with this decent little tractor. What is the thing that they use to like actually move the hay around? Like it's like a, is it that thing? I think I've seen it before. It has like a stick and it like pokes like inside the hay bale. Hay forks. I'm gonna have to go to the workshop and see if they have something like that. Definitely a horse trailer. Let's see what trailers we have. Or also, should I use, I think for like a smaller, like this is more like a combine truck, like for the fields. I feel like that small little tractor is probably good. There's also this one, but this was from my 1920s build. So. Bell fork, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I don't have a bell fork. Oh, I also want to build a chicken coop. And like a little chicken area. We'll do that in a minute. I want to put in a truck. Let's see what trucks we have. Oh yeah, that's a perfect little farm truck. Hold on, let's see. That's from the 1920s. That's kind of cool, but that's what I use in the 1920s. That's also a good little truck. Let's see what trailers we have, so then we can kind of match up. So this is, yeah, here we go. This flatbed trailer would be perfect for hay, right? But this little truck probably is not going to pull it. We need like a big truck. You think that? Yeah, I think that truck could pull this. That worked. Low-key fire stream. I ain't even been here that long. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, welcome in, King. King Joy. I think the bell on top of the pasture is definitely gravity, but not rolling down. Ah, true, true, true. I mean, it's not that steep. But I wonder if instead of like having it upright, we turn it. Like one of these flat ones. It looks like a log. Tell me that doesn't look like a tree stump, like a big old tree stump. I don't like that. You can call me Poppy, by the way. All right, Poppy. They would still have old vintage truck off in distance. Oh yeah, I was actually gonna do that as well. This is probably like, I picture this being like the teenage kid's truck, you know, when he drives into town to go to school. Let's see, where would he park? He's gonna park on the grass and make mom mad. Except for, that's white. I don't want white. No way this kid has white. No, blue. I want like a red, man. We'll go green. Maybe instead of hay bales, it's hay pile. I don't really see hay bales with horses, or it might be in feeders in the barn. Oh, true, true. Maybe we put the hay bales right up next to the barn and then put the piles throughout the field. I think that's probably like a better idea. Stream's gonna probably be over soon. I know I've probably gone longer than I already said. Starting to get late, especially for you guys on the East Coast. You're over there. So maybe just put these piles. Do I have a smaller pile? I wonder. Just seems kind of big. Maybe we do something like, it just seems like really big. Is that like too much? Like too big? Sink it down. I think these won't sink though. Yeah, it's not letting me. And if I convert them to PO, they just disappear. Yeah. It's midday, but it's Saturday night. Sorry, let me go back into chat and read some of these messages. I love your content and it's amazing job detailing. Stories are great as well, but I'm not gonna lie, stream is about an hour deep and all you've built was a road to buildings. True. True. I'm brand new at streaming. I know I probably need to learn like a better flow. But this is kind of how I play. I play really slow, even when it's just like me by myself. And I'll play for like 10-15 minutes, step away, go do something else, come back 10-15 minutes, stuff like that. Falling to sleep here. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah. Just keep watching and wait. It's midday, Saturday morning. He said midnight. Love the channel. Just saying. I came to watch a build. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is perfect timing for me. Personally, I love how slow it is. Yeah. I mean, you know, everyone likes different stuff, and I get that. I'll try to play a little bit faster. I think we'll just leave it like this for now. In terms of the hay, I just have one little hay bale right there. Put this like near the tractor. Cool. Me too. I like the pace. See, it's just different. Like different people like different things. I get it. Hay organization's 5 for now. Yeah, I kind of agree with the hay thing. I wonder if this fence should like continue. I'm kind of thinking it should. I'm very indecisive when I play City Skylines. You can probably tell that. Accountability media. I appreciate the slow play. I just wasn't prepared. If that's how you play it, don't change it. I just didn't know to expect this. Thank you for bringing this content to us. No worries. Like, you don't need to apologize. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I like their videos, and I do watch their live streams, and I'm like, not for me. And I get that. So, and again, I'm kind of like learning this as I go, so things might change. I just kind of have to find my own way of doing it, but I don't know. That looks pretty good. Let's build like a chicken coop, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I think I like downloaded a chicken coop, like an actual chicken coop. Yeah, there we go. I think the chicken coop would be like right here behind the house, so they just walk out, get their eggs. I'm also trying to read chat as I build. It's really hard to like play and read the chat at the same time, which props to all the streamers who do that. Like, that's awesome. Great. I'm enjoying the live stream. Fun to see an area come to life. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, you should do like a big old oak tree that has been there around for hundreds of years. Maybe you could have a vintage truck on the Easter egg between the time periods, but I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? You talking about like the 1920s one? Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, and that's another reason like that's going so slow. I'm all over the place trying to put everything in here. I think this would be next to this like old barn looking thing. Like that. And I want some dirt decals. Sorry, even though you're new to it, you are really close to not. You're really close, if not top my favorite detailer. Well, that's a huge compliment. I appreciate it. I enjoy watching and learning from you. The original farmer's truck, yeah. Build a well / water tower. I think actually I downloaded a bunch of like farm assets. I think there's one that came. What is this? Oh, it's a chicken feeder. Oh, that's not a well, but they're gonna need that. Put that there. Can you make the rusty? Can you make the truck rusty or no? I can't. But I do have this that old tractor. I could put that in there. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. We're gonna convert that to PO. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Put the truck there, and then I have this that old tractor that I can use, which is rusty. I think it looks good. Let's fix this though. Love it, love it. Yeah, the old truck out in the woods, forgotten about. Yes, that would look good. I think if it was rusty. I'm gonna have to go into the workshop and find like a rusty old. Actually, there's that like that vanilla one. You know what I'm talking about? I think that would look kind of cool. Okay, that's not it. I know that there is one. I just don't know. Hold on, let me just go to props and scan through them. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, there's this. That'll work. Let's put that out here. And we'll put some like grass around it so it looks like overgrown. I feel like the ranch house would be a bit more rustic, especially the concrete area. You know, I agree, but in my headcanon, the wife of the farmer was so sick and tired of walking on dirt, and she told her husband that she wanted new concrete. So when she walked out to her car, which we're about to put in right now, because she's got a nice SUV. Okay, that's not. Let's see. Toyota. Nope. Okay, let's say Ford. Hold on, I'm gonna finish my story in just a second. I gotta find the car. There we go. She's got a Bronco. Mama's got a Bronco, and she's tired of walking on the dirt out to her car. So nice bright red Bronco, and she got the farmer, her husband, to put down some brand new concrete, and that's why it's there. Don't you love going down rabbit holes when you're detailing? Oh, I do it all the time. That's how I build. I come up with a story. I wouldn't have put that car there had I not come up with the story, right? So it's like I come up with a story, and like that leads me to put what I'm gonna put. For instance, in the episode that I released this morning, those two warehouses, I was trying to think of like a story. I came up with a story, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna need two warehouses. That's kind of like I need a place where, you know, women were making clothes for the war. Happy wife, happy life. Exactly. All right, let me give this chicken coop needs a fence. And then I think we're gonna call it. I don't have chicken wire though. Could you use like a small picket fence? Would that look okay, or does that look just not right for a... So let's go out for the wife then and move the house closer to the road and pave out the whole... Listen. Farmer ain't that rich. That chicken's outside the chicken coop. Yeah, for sure. I need a fence for the chicken coop though. The picket fence ain't gonna work because that's not gonna keep chickens in. Let's be realistic here. They're gonna sneak through the holes. Oh, I could... Can I PO this? Oh, yeah. This will be perfect. Right? This looks like chicken wire. This will work. It's gonna need a gate. We'll figure that out. Farmer ain't that rich. Yeah, that's true. Don't stop the stream. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, then I'm gonna hop off. Perfect, perfect. Yeah. All right. It's not a back door to this, right? Okay. Let's bring this over just a little bit. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna do this again at some point. Don't worry. PO is pretty finicky. If you guys, I don't know if you use PO very much or at all, but it can be kind of finicky sometimes. Well, it's not finicky. I guess I'm the one that's finicky, right? Because it does exactly what you tell it to. I'm in a profession that can be a bit what's the word? Demanding, maybe. You're always expected to, you know, be at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And nothing is ever anything else's fault but your fault. Okay. Looks good. I hear a few complaints about PO it's not just you. Well, I don't know. Please do keep doing it. Okay. Never to use, but we'll soon. My PC is down. I never got to use it. Oh yeah. PO is, how are we gonna build the gate? This is gonna be kind of hard. I'm gonna have to like try to find something that'll work as a gate. Poor hawks getting them. The problem is not the chickens running away, it's the coyotes eating the chickens. Very true. Hopefully this fence is high enough that the coyotes won't get in there. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this gate though. I mean, maybe I just use this and then, no, that's chain link doesn't look good. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Converted that to PO. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Thought I did. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I hate the smoke. Can you turn that off or hide it? I think I've tried to, but I couldn't find it. Just bring that down and in. There we go. And I know if you don't want slow, I'm sorry. When it comes to PO, it's like I'm pretty slow at it because it's a lot of like, very finicky movements and trying to get everything like just right. So I'm curious. I feel like the chicken coop would get much bigger. I'm not a country boy either, so I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you guys are right. I got 10 chickens and it's about the right size. Okay, perfect. The coyotes will find their way in. If you guys wouldn't mind putting it in the chat, how did you find my channel and when did you find my channel? Like what episode of what series? Jacksonville or Autumndale? Probably Autumndale, but I am curious. And if you've watched both, or if you haven't watched, if you only watched one or the other, and which one did you like? Which one do you prefer? Because we're about to have a chat about my channel and the series before I get off. I feel like it's a big chicken. Jacksonville episode 2, maybe first time catching a stream though. This is my first time streaming. I'm not a Reddit person, but somehow I ended up finding you on there. Oh, that's awesome. You said I'm gonna put 10 chickens in here for lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to like put them around the food, but like I feel like if there was food, they would all be at the food. Have a shout out, yeah, that's awesome. Beginning of Autumndale, it came up on suggested because I follow a lot of cities content creators. I went back and watched the Jackson series. Oh, that's awesome. Autumndale was recommended after watching Infrastructure's video. Cool. Searching Wild West town, city skylines, and I found Autumndale showed up. Oh, nice. Even though it's not a Wild West town, but that's awesome. Well, the recommendation watch. Okay. Same with me, RP Curry. That's awesome. I wasn't really sure if it was like getting recommended or I don't know how people were finding it, to be honest with you. Because even when I search it, it's sometimes hard to find. So I was like, if I can't even find it, how are other people finding it? I just want to put in like some like, I don't know, something like that. You're not even gonna be able to see that. All right, one last thing I want to put in. I think someone mentioned it earlier, like an oak tree. Let's give this like an iconic, just big tree. But the problem is, I don't have a huge selection in terms of like, you know, what you see in terms of like autumn trees. Like that's what I have. But there is one actually. Hold on, I just thought of one. I've only used it pretty sparingly. There's a couple abandoned houses. That's because I wasn't managing the city. I am so bad at playing actual city skylines, like in terms of like management. I need to practice and get better at it. But I spend so much time focusing on like the detailing of the city. All right, where is, here we go. We're gonna take this tree right here. Oh, that's, there we go. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool. I don't think I have anything, but I want to look and see. A swing, man, like having like a little swinging from. If I could like PO this. Ah, dang it. If not, I'm still gonna use that swing because it looks like it'd be cool. This has, okay, well that stinks. Is this? No. That's because they're vanilla, that's why. That stinks. I was gonna try to like turn it into PO and then just like erase all of everything but the swing itself. But we'll put the swing here next to the tree. Alright, I'm about to get off. I'm just gonna read you guys' chats. Hanging the tree, gulp, lol. Oh yeah, a tire swing would be cool. Maybe I'll go look for a tire swing. Could be a big pine tree. Those are evergreens. Oh, true. I think I was watching Conflict Nerd making a city, so that's probably why YouTube. You know what's funny? Conflict Nerd is the first ever City Skylines creator I ever saw. And I don't watch a lot of City Skylines, to be honest with you. I don't have time. I wish I did, because there's some amazing creators out there. Conflict Nerd is his vanilla series. That's the first one I ever watched. Because when I first got City Skylines, I was like, I suck at this game. And he's really good in terms of like city management. I think he's probably one of the best in terms of city management. Tire swing, yep. I just now saw that you're live streaming. It's getting late and I need to drive down to Houston tomorrow. I'll watch you the archive later. Okay, yeah. Heads up, if you're still here, the beginning of the stream, you can just skip forward because I didn't have any audio. That's my fault. Maybe I'll try to go and cut that part out. But yeah. I'm liking Dreamscraper because he shows more of the city details of buildings and roads. Yeah. Surprised you don't watch a lot of creators. That means that you have learned being creative on your own. That's great. Yeah. I'll tell you where I do get a lot of my inspiration from though. There are two creators. One of them is Dirty H, which I hope he finds out that I exist one day, because that'd be like mean a celebrity to me. I think he's one of my favorites, Dirty H. Another one, there's a third one. So another one is City Walk, City Wall, his Mars series. Look, I'm good at like American cities. I'm good at like stuff I know, stuff I walk out the door and see. I could never do anything like Mars. That's just insane. And when it comes to like making assets, I can make very simple assets, like with like stuff like they have templates for, and then I can just go in there and adjust it a little bit. But they're hard. City Planner Plays is absolute best. Yeah, he's like the biggest one, and he's really good in terms of like knowledgeable when it comes to like how cities work, like real cities, not like in-game cities. He's good at the management side. He's also really good at knowing, like, because that's his job, right? He knows how like city planning works. All right, I'm about to hop off. Was there any other thing I said I wanted to do that I'm forgetting before I close the stream? Can't remember. Maybe the dock. Oh yeah, we'll throw that down real quick. That shouldn't be long. That's way too big and functional. We don't want a functional dock. Something small. Do I want like this kind of a dock? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do like this, and then I'm gonna make this smaller. I don't like that it's not the same color. I'm gonna try to match the color. Oh, wrong one. Need red. There we go. Yep, I was gonna say both. Little fishing dock. Lightning will. Oh, sorry. I keep reading your name as if it's like part of the sentence. Well, that's a great first stream. Can't wait for another. Yep. Thank you guys. I'm about to hop off. Let me change. See if I can get this color to match. Just darken it up. I should do it. Not quite, but it's close. That's close enough. Sweet, man. I think it looks good. Cool little town. Not town. House. I'd live here. Oh, Jolly, you're just getting here. It's the end of the stream. I'm sorry. The farmer and his son go out to fish every Sunday, but hurry back before 1 o'clock to watch the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons. Interesting. Interesting. should do a Wild West mining town. The rise and the fall. That would be cool. I'm gonna tell you guys what I have in mind, and don't go telling anybody because it's a secret. Okay. Well, he sucks. Well, that sucks. Yeah, sorry, Jolly. I am about to huff off, but quick secret. I think I'm going to do, and I've already built the map for it. I made the whole map from scratch by myself. I think I'm going to do a island Japan build. Small island. And it's not going to be like a historic series. It's going to be more like an anime, but like not an anime. Like there's not going to be like actual characters, but like a type of story like an anime, and maybe like a mystery kind of a thing. Like going to different locations with different like, you know, maybe in one scene it's raining, or like in the next it's not. And then there's like different like, I don't know, cool sound effects like that you hear from the distance. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas. We're gonna see see if we can make it come to life, but we'll see. Asian here and I approve it. Hey, I got to go to Japan last year and it was amazing. And ever since then, I've wanted to make, I have a, on Skype, I have a whole collection of Japan assets that I've yet to use, but it was just everything I was inspired by when I went to Japan, and it was the best trip I've ever gone in my whole life. So yeah, anyway, that's a secret. Don't tell anybody. I'm hopping off, guys, and I'm also making a Discord, and if you guys want to hop in that, I will start putting the links to that in future videos, so you guys can hop in that and like chat and whatnot. And I'm also thinking about doing like maybe like one day, not right now, but one day like private sessions for like, you know, helping you whatever questions you have, showing you like how to use different mods and detail and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching the stream, and I'm about to hop off, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. See you next time.